Iain Lee's 2-hour-long late-night radio show starting at 11.
You're really poor.
Millions of people swarming like flies round Waterloo Underground.
I would love to get Ray Davies of the Kinks on the show, but famously, very, very grumpy man who doesn't like talking about the Kinks. I heard he was on Loose Ends once. Loose Ends is on Radio 4. It's the friendliest of all radio shows in the world. I've been on Loose Ends many times. I once sat next to Dame Kiri Takanawa. Poirot was there, Judi Dench, and I think Bros. Bros didn't like me. Bros was a knob.
Oh.
He was actually...
Which Bros? There's two.
It's mirrors. It's all done with mirrors. And Ray Davies was on there, and he got a bit grumpy because they were talking about the Kinks, and he kept saying, I don't want to talk about the Kinks, I want to talk about my new album. No one's interested in your new album. The only reason you're on the radio talking about your new album is because you're in the Kinks. But he's Ray Davies, and we love him for that. It's as good as it gets. Hang on, line 3 he's got... Yes, line 3?
Sup.
What?
Sup.
Sup? You're so lazy you can't even bother to say the words, what's up? You're just saying sup.
Yep.
What do you want?
Yeah, I'm just calling in.
Have you got anything to say?
Nah.
Well, then we'll say good evening to you. It's simple as that. Right, OK. So, tonight's show, very, very exciting. We've got Roger Ruskin-Spear of the Bonzo Dog Doodle Band, now of, what are they calling themselves these days? 3 bonzos and a piano, who are doing a gig at the Bloomsbury Theatre. You can hear me rustling from my sheets and stuff. The Bloomsbury Theatre on the 6th of February. And he is coming on the show. I'm very excited. I'm a huge Bonzos fan. So that's going to be kind of cool. And we're also doing a topic that Eloise came up with, which is great. I'm always keen to promote new talent and to get people contributing to the show and to have my producer playing an important, productive part in the show. The topic we're doing is what do celebrities smell of? What do celebrities smell of? Except we're not going to do that because I posted it on the Facebook page, facebook.com/Iain Lee Show. And thank you to everyone who said, Chris Humphreys mainly, who said that Jeff has done the smelling celebrities topic last week, Eloise. He has done the topic last week.
Yeah, I didn't know about it.
Come on, that is balls.
No, it isn't. I do the travel from 4 till, 7:30, so I did not hear that topic at all. And the reason why I came up with it is because my sister's friend... my friend's sister, smelts
already.
Dean Gaffney.
Smells of Dean Gaffney?
Smelts Dean Gaffney.
What is Dean
Gaffney? Smell of
Gaffney?
shoe polish.
OK. So you expect me to believe that you, who are in this building all day, continually listening... Continually listening.
No.
Continually listening to the absolute output when Jeff, who is one of the premier presenters on this station, a very, very, very nice gentleman as well.
Yeah, he is.
A little bit weird, but he's very nice.
They sometimes use our topics by mistake, and I just use one of theirs by mistake.
There's using topics by mistake, and there's stealing Jeff's topics.
I didn't steal.
You couldn't even wait a couple of weeks. You did it the next week.
That just proves that I didn't realise they did it. Else, surely I would have been that clever and done that.
Would you accept that you could have heard it, but hadn't realised you'd heard it?
No.
Oh, come on, Eloise, I'm giving you a compromise.
I don't hear the radio from 4:30 till 7:30. He's on from 5 till 8. Why would they be talking about it for the last half an hour?
Thank you. You have just... My honour, Your Honour, I rest my case. She did do the murder. You had half an hour to hear it.
Yeah, but why do you bring up a topic in the last half an hour of the show?
I refer to it if someone calls in or texts in.
But they only do phone-ins and text-ins once or twice in the first few hours, and that's it.
So you're saying that Jeff could not have, in the last 30 minutes, gone, oh, we were talking about smelling celebrities earlier on. Well, it's just reminded me, actually, that I smelt Johnny Ball's bumhole.
No, because they would have talked about it in the setup.
But he would have forgotten about it, and he remembered it at the end.
Look, you're just trying to make an issue here.
I'm trying to make an issue. I nearly did a show that was fuelled by thievery.
Why would I didn't thieve anything. Why would I let you do that?
You want me to get the sack and you want Jeff to come back to night times? It's not happening. It is not happening.
It's an honest mistake. And if you believe that
I don't believe a word.
Your own rubbish, weird argument over me, then that's fine.
Good evening.
Good evening.
It's Terry here.
Oh, brilliant.
Thank you very much.
Didn't mean
want
it.
to give him a topic.
Yes.
Was it okay last night to finish?
Yes, turn the radio off, Terry.
Oh, right.
What is wrong with everyone who sounds like an idiot? That they are idiots.
Okay.
Okay. This better be a good topic, because we've literally got nothing now.
He
apart
swore
from...
again last night, so we've got to be careful with him.
It's a continuation of yesterday with that short story the fellow read to you.
Oh, the erotic story, yes.
Yeah, but what you were asked to write a book, Ian, and you dismissed it, but...
Well, no, that's not quite true. It's not quite true. No, that's not quite true. I had...
No, you're quite right. You sort of put it to one side. You didn't...
No, that's not quite true. Can I tell you what happened?
Sorry, yeah.
A publisher who I met many years ago when I was going to write a biography of Cat Stevens, didn't do it in the end. Shut up!
Yeah.
Don't get me angry 10 minutes into the show, Terry. Manners. Okay. You sound like an old man. Have some manners.
I am an old man, and I'm very sorry.
Well, then, good. Anyway, this publisher got in touch with me, sent me an email a few days ago saying, Ian, we met a while ago. I just wondered if you have any ideas. I'm sure you've got loads of ideas for books. Let's meet up and chat. I have no ideas for books, apart from one called The Women Problem, I think was...
Could I try and help?
Please do.
I was thinking that caller yesterday, he wrote short stories.
Yes, erotic
maybe
stories.
If, for instance, you could just give people on the show, like Andre, and I'm not sure what Andre had come up with.
No.
Be a drinking story, I think we'll give that.
Could be, Terry.
Maybe, but maybe other people would like to write a short story, read it out on the show, see what you think, or give topics, and then maybe we can discuss them, or you could discuss and have a laugh at something which you direct, Ian.
So was one of your suggestions, we can do some topics and you can have a laugh at them? Did you suggest that, Terry?
No, you don't have a laugh at topics.
He did, didn't he? He said do some topics and you can have a laugh.
I don't know, I was distracted by Chris saying, Ian, Eloise is right. Jeff only does the phone-ins twice in the show, usually at 5:25 and 6:10. In your face,
I just think it's a bit of a coincidence.
Isn't Eloise a bit of a cat?
I just think it's a bit of a... I don't know what that means. I just think it's a bit of a coincidence that you work in Absolute Radio, Jeff Lloyd works in Absolute Radio, he did the topic that you suggested. That's all. Within a week of it. That's all. It's weird. Do you not think that's weird? Do you think that's weird?
I've been saying it for the past few days, haven't I?
Yeah, he did it last week.
Yeah, why would
Do you think that's... Terry, do you think that's weird?
Yes.
No, I think that's weird.
But why would I say it so close?
OK, here we go. Here's the deal. People can phone in tonight with their short stories of no more than 30 words. I want 30-word short stories. Any more than 30 words and then you're out. Man?
You're very good. That's good. That'll be excellent.
Thank you. Will you just...
Maybe you'd like to give a topic to me, or would you rather leave it open?
I would rather leave it open. Wouldn't you rather leave it open, Terry? Oh.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's more productive that way, Ian.
OK, where's...
we'll get maybe somewhere. Maybe if Vincent can comprehend 30 words together, we might get a gem of magic. And if Barry can stop waffling, we might get some more gems of magic.
Yes. What's another word for rim? 4 letters.
Rim, 4 letters. Brim.
Well, no, brim, that's not another word.
No.
Where is it on there, Eloise? I can't find it.
Brim of the cup, rim of the cup.
But brim is not the word for...
No, another word for rim. The second letter is D and the last is E, and it's 4 letters. So it's blank D, blank E.
Blank C, blank E.
No, blank D.
D for Doris.
E.
Yeah.
Old-fashioned name, by the way. Blank D. Apex?
No, blank D, blank E, not blank P, blank X.
Another word for rim.
Edge.
Blank D, blank E. It could be right. It could be right. Line 7, does that sound right?
It's edge, you goonsack.
OK, well, I don't know where it is, isn't it? Why don't hand it to me? You put it in. Thank you for that, Terry.
Thanks for that. Yeah, I was productive. I'll listen to the rest of the show.
OK, yeah, whatever. Thank you. It was Edge. We struggled with that. We will be playing this word search game throughout the whole thing, as we have literally nothing. I hope Roger Ruskin-Spear isn't listening to this show, because he's at home somewhere, potentially listening to this, rubbing his hands with the gig, going, this is it. We're on Absolute Radio. We're going to plug the show on February the 6th. We're going to sell the album. We're going to do... And he's listening to this rubbish going, oh, my God, is this... what it's sunk to, appearing on some awful tosh that's vulgar and has literally no merit whatsoever. Let's go to Alan Caddick. Alan Caddick.
Taxi for Eloise!
Okay.
Leaving the idea back from Jeff. Taxi for Eloise.
Not getting a word he's saying here. Just your name keeps popping up. I know that much.
No, that's supposed to be my gag. Instead of Taxi for Gaffney, it's Taxi for Eloise.
Good lad, good lad. Okay, so...
Anyway, I've got a short story for you.
You've got what?
Short story.
Short story.
Okay, no more than 30 words.
Once upon a time, there was a lad called Rob. He met a girl called Diane, and they had 3 children, and their eldest was called...
Oh, go away, go away. He's getting very close to getting a lifetime ban. Very close to getting a lifetime ban. Let's go to... 2, 3, 4, 5. Are you counting the words?
No, seeing how many we've got to get so we can win our £200.
Craig!
All right.
All right, Craig!
How's it going?
Yeah, how's Milton Keynes?
Oh, all right, cheers. Pretty boring.
Yeah, I worked for Milton Keynes for a long time.
Yeah, that's the only reason I'm here, for a year on placement. So,
yeah, it knackers... Milton Keynes knackers your car tyres because you're constantly...
I don't drive, so I'm okay.
Oh, well, then you're fine. But you're constantly turning right around roundabouts, and so it wears the inside of the tyre. Fact. It's a fact, kids.
Yeah, that's true, it's true. And everyone does 70 over the roundabout.
Shameful. Anyway, Craig, you're on the radio. This is your golden opportunity to make your point known to the world. What is your point?
I just wanted to say about your show, The Persuasion. Oh, no. You said, last night I heard you mention it, and I forgot, actually, because you mentioned it before.
Yeah.
I thought, I haven't watched your BBC iPlayer.
Yeah.
I didn't watch the first episode, because you said that's rubbish.
Yeah.
I watched the second and third tonight, and I thought the third one, actually, was awesome. I was impressed.
Oh, were you really, Craig? Or were you taking the pic?
At first, when I first saw it, I thought, this looks like 2 pints of lager and a packet of crisps.
Yeah.
I was like, I can't stand that. But no, I was impressed. I liked a few of the things there. The old, the posh guy with the tramp fetish.
Yeah, he was good. Well, Craig, that's very, very kind of you to say. Needless to say, it's been a rough ride with that. Adam Buxton, by the way, has recorded a very funny film of him going online and looking at all of the criticism of it, and it's well worth tracking down. I think
which character is he, sorry?
Adam Buxton is the short, excitable one.
Oh, the one that looks like
I've got an
Jimmy
idea.
Carr.
You want to look like Jimmy Carr? Yes, I'll let him know you said that. He'll be very pleased.
Thanks, please do.
Craig,
and also,
yes,
please don't get an iPad.
They look rubbish, don't they?
Yeah, they look a waste. It's sort of like a middle class thing. You go to a party and see it on the desk.
Craig, I shall not be getting an iPad. Thank you very much for that. 0330 123 1215 is the telephone number. Eloise will be answering your calls and calling you back if she thinks you're worth it. If you're not, then don't.
Well, maybe not straight away, because I've got to call Roger.
Oh, blimey. Roger Ruskin Spear of the Bonzos coming up very, very shortly. Oh, blimey, my buttons aren't there. Hang on. There it is. Iain Lee.
Absolute Radio.
I had a dream last night.
Well, there we go. Fantastic. Old Geezer Rock from... Roger Ruskin Spear.
Yes.
It's not the Bonzo Dog Doodah Band anymore, is it?
Well, not this latest reincarnation, no. The Bonzo Dog Doodah Band does still exist in everyone's memories, really.
Yes. Yes.
But the latest reincarnation is the three of us.
Yep.
And a couple of other chaps added, and we're taking this show, which is really, a taste of the Bonzos, really, around the smaller venues in the country.
Well, you say the smaller venues. Hang on a second, sir. The Bloomsbury Theatre, that ain't no small club you're playing there.
Oh, I know. I realised that as I was saying it.
That's pretty fancy. Yeah, what are you doing?
You caught me there, Ian.
It's three bonzos and a piano is the title of the show, but you're saying there's going to be more people on stage.
Oh, certainly. At the Bloomsbury, yes.
Yes.
Well, you see, I can rescue myself here by saying that it's not... yes, it's 5 bonzos, in fact. The slightly bigger venues... and the Bloomsbury, a lovely venue. Venue.
Bloomsbury's a great one. Let's do the business now, and we'll mention it again at the end. But the gig is on the 6th of February, so that's next week or something.
Yes,
isn't
it certainly is.
Wow,
we better start practicing.
Yeah, you better. Now listen, you guys have been doing this. Don't take this the wrong way, but for about 100 years or something, haven't you?
Yes, it certainly feels like it.
When did you get together? 64, 65?
Probably 62, 3 in the early form.
Yeah.
But we sort of started to sort of gel and be a band that had the same members in it all the time. About 64, yeah.
There was a big thing in the 60s, wasn't it? That the bands kind of evolved, and people would come and people would go, and
in and out, yes.
Yeah, and when you because the biggest hit, I guess, the hit is Urban Spaceman, which is
the hit.
I didn't want to be rude, sir, but yes, it was the one.
We featured in several series of one-hit wonders.
Yeah, I mean, that's not that typical of the Bonzo's sound, is it really? That's kind of a smoother sound than...
It was always a problem, you know, how can we get... because we started as a stage show.
Yeah.
And here we are again, 55 years later, as another stage show.
Jeez.
But it was always a problem. But Neil wrote this song really in response to someone... who was he? I forget his name now. A busker. He Rosie.
Right.
A song called Rosie, and it was a busker, and we thought we'll do one like that, and it turned out as Urban Spaceman.
It's funny, you listen. I'm a huge fan, and I have the box set. And I spent. Are you aware of Andy Partridge from XTC?
I certainly... yes, of course I am.
I spent a lovely evening at Andy Partridge's house, where he had a slightly hooky DVD of just hundreds of Bonzo TV appearances through the years, and we just sat there for 2 hours just watching through them, marvelling at them, and marvelling... Let me get this right, you were the dude that had all the crazy robots and the inventions and all of that stuff?
Yes.
Where did that come from?
If you watch the DVD, it's me running around.
Were you? Because there's so many. Were you the guy that's got them? There's one video where you've got a massive head on that starts bubbling or something.
There were lots of bubbling heads.
Right. Okay.
You may be thinking of the huge, rather nasty-looking head that Viv wore in Canyons of Your Mind.
You know what? That's exactly what it was. Yes, of course it is. Apologies.
That's a very famous video.
Yeah.
And those were papier-mâché masks we bought in Lisle Street in London.
Yeah.
Very expensive, but in a theatrical shop, wonderful.
Yeah.
It's gone now. I don't know where it is, I'm afraid.
It must have been... Viv Stanshall is... It fills me with awe, but he also terrifies me as well. He looks like he was a loose cannon. Would that be a fair assessment?
A loose cannon, indeed.
Yeah. But just what a wonderful way with words. I mean, anyone who's sat through Sir Henry at Rawlinson's End, you would just, marvel at his wonderful use of the language.
Yes, such a genius. He really couldn't contain it all within his body, really. So it sort of blew him apart.
And how did the Bonzos evolve? Because you listen to kind of the early albums, and it's that slightly sort of music hall sound, and you get towards the end, and it sounds like you're all going off in slightly different directions, with Neil sort of doing his slightly slicker pop, Viv going even crazier, you doing stuff about clothes and trousers all the time.
Yeah.
Did it become hard work towards the end of the 60s?
It did, really, yes. I mean, you can imagine 6 people trying to paint a painting at the same time. You'd never agree, really, wouldn't you?
And it was always more, I got the impression, it was more of an art kind of project as opposed to your atypical idea of a band.
Yes, we were really 6 or 7 or 8 or however many you want to, I think, artists who really got caught up in the sort of pop world, really, and the sort of clash of cultures.
How did you... This is one thing that's always fascinated me. I'm a huge Beatles fan. How did you end up in Magical Mystery Tour?
That was because through Mike McCartney, or Mike McGear, as he was called in the Scaffold.
The Scaffold, of course,
group called the Scaffold. We worked with the Scaffold quite a lot. Did several shows with them. And his brother, Sir Paul Macker, wanted to book a band called the New Vaudeville Band, which was our sort of nemesis, really.
Oh, really?
Who took half our act and took it to America. The swine.
Did they steal your act?
Oh yes.
Did they make it big in the States with it?
They had this hit, Winchester Cathedral, and they needed a band, so one of our members joined that band and sort of took our identity with them, really.
Oh dear.
So. But when Sir Paul, we must call him Sir Paul.
Please get it right, yes.
Yes, bowel scraper. That was literally it, really. He said, "Oh, well, I want the New Vaudeville Band," and Mike McGear said, "No, you want the original guys. You want this Bonzo dog band thing," and so that's how we came to do that.
I've got to say, one of the highlights of a very strange and not always successful show, the Magical Mystery Tour. When you boys pop up, suddenly it lights up again.
Yes. Well, we did enjoy doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That must have been fun. And so what... OK, so how long has the three bonzos and a piano been going?
We've been going for about a year now. In fact, we did start last year. But a couple of years ago, we had the full Bonzo Dog Doodah Band reunion tours, which were the full band, and they were great fun, but very expensive to do.
I bet, yes.
And once again, as in the 1960s, Neil really felt restricted within the sort of the straitjackets of the Bonzo Dog Doodah Band.
Yeah.
And of course, I was always mucking around, and things were going wrong, and Neil wanted to, do something that was under his control, really.
Yes.
And of course, none of us were all loose cannons. So Neil decided he didn't want to do any more of these big tours. But Rodney, you heard Rodney there on Old Geezer Rock.
Yes.
He's writing some stuff now, so he's beginning to take some of Viv's things forward, which is really good. And there's Rodney, there's Sam Spoons, and up at the Bloomsbury, of course, we've got the wonderful Legs Larry Smith.
Wonderful.
And we got the very unusual Vernon Dudley Bohay-Noel.
What a fantastic name. You've all got fantastic
genuine
names. Yeah,
all
brilliant.
All genuine. And we've got, of course, Andy Roberts with us from the Grimm's tour, and we've got our pianist Dave Glasson, who is shouldering all the sort of the piano work, really.
Are there going to be any robots or machines or anything like that?
Oh, there are plenty, yes. This is the problem with us gaily saying, we'll form a smaller band and do the modest venues and go around the country. We've still got to cart all our rubbish around.
Yeah.
So
well done.
There's robots. I was going to say explosions, but unfortunately health and safety
No,
they won't let us.
They've banned the explosions.
Especially in London. So there'll be plenty of smoke and all that sort of stuff.
I suppose you could be considered a terrorist threat these days, Roger.
We are a threat, whether it be terrorists or not, I don't know. But unfortunately, they really draw the line. Mine, as you see, as you said, we're getting on a bit, us guys.
Yes.
And all suffering from tinnitus. Well, I certainly am anyway, from years of sitting next to a dustbin with a theatrical maroon inside that goes bang every evening.
Listen, for anyone who is unaware of the Bonzos, shame on you. Go out and buy the box set of CDs now, because every track is a treat. But also, I suggest you go to the website 3bonzosandapiano.co.uk, and they can order the new album Hair of the Dog there, can they, Roger?
Yes, it's coming in post tomorrow. Apparently, it's out, so we'll be able to get them. Then they'll certainly be ready at the Bloomsbury.
Okay, the Bloomsbury Theatre is the 6th of February. 3 Bonzos and a piano. Roger Ruskin-Spear, you're genuinely one of those people. It's an absolute honour to speak to, and I mean that most sincerely, sir. I genuinely do. I'm a big fan, so thank you very much for coming on.
Absolute pleasure. I do hope to see you maybe at the Bloomsbury. If you can come, you're certainly welcome.
Roger, that's very kind of you. Thank you very much.
And everyone else is. A few tickets left. It'll be great fun.
Get down there. Would you be offended if I played intro-outro, or are you sick to death of that song?
Certainly not. No, that's a good one.
Then sit back, boys and girls. If you've never heard it, this is a treat.
Hi there, nice to be with you. Happy you could stick around. Like to introduce Legs Larry Smith, drums.
Iain Lee.
Absolute Radio.
Sometimes his job is just a treat. We just sat there listening to 3.5 minutes of the Bonzo Dog Doodah Band, followed by Pretty Vacant by the Sex Pistols. What a joy.
Iain Lee's 2-hour-long late-night radio show starting at 11 every weeknight, except Fridays.
So, disappointingly, Eloise, Christopher, the patron saint of New Wave and Alternative 80s, has reminded me on facebook.com/Iain Lee Show, or told me, that Danny Baker did short stories of 11 words or less a few weeks ago.
So you've been copying too?
Well, no, I haven't been copying.
Well, how do we know? How do we prove it? How do we know that you didn't accidentally overhear it?
I wasn't in the same building as him at the time.
Yeah, but I was in a soundproof room.
That's what you say. I don't believe a word you say. So basically, what that means is we have nothing.
Is that Chris from West Wickham?
Yeah. I know he does look like.
Look at this.
No,
he
looks.
Not 40.
No, he looks the sort, doesn't he? Basically, it turns out there are no original topics to be talked about on phone in radio at all. All of the topics have now been done. The smelling celebrities and short stories were the last two topics, and they've been done. So we're screwed. If this is what we need people to call in with for the rest of the show, can you think of any original topic that has never been done before? 0330 123 1215. It can't be done. It can't be done.
I can give you another arrow word.
Oh, we're still playing that. Well, that's a radio topic that's not been done before. Me and the producer playing arrow word.
What is another word for an imp in the works? And it's got to be...
Gremlin.
Yep, okay. Let's fill that in.
Look, Terry's back. Yes, Terry.
Hello, Ian. I'm very sorry that you had an 11-word short story up in front of you, but maybe...
What? No.
Artificial radio, sorry, I'm getting confused.
I know you are. So am I. You're confusing me, Terry. I wasn't confused until I heard your voice.
I'm confused myself,
I saw a friend of mine getting brainwashed by someone using neuro-linguistic programming this evening.
I was brainwashed by having ECT when I was 19, mate.
I thought you might have done.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
My point was...
Yes.
My point is, seriously, Al, why not just do a poem or something? I know this probably been done, but poetry.
No, poems have been done on the radio before. Have you never heard of Pam Ayres, the Pam Ayres Laughter Hour?
Yeah, would you like to hear a poem that I wrote?
No.
It's quite okay.
When you say it's quite okay, what's it about?
Yeah. Well, it's about life.
Yeah.
And afterlife. It's not a heavy one.
Well,
it gets a bit socially into the. Just give it a go once.
Well,
and then
no, hang on. No, let's not do that. I'll tell you why. Because poems on the radio they never work, do they?
Well, maybe there's a first.
Well, but they've never worked in the whole 35 years that radio has been invented.
I think it's longer than that. 35 years.
Radio started. This year is the 35th anniversary of radio.
Is it really, mate?
Yes.
Well, I'm very surprised at that, Ian.
Yep.
I thought Marconi invented the.
No.
And then they had what was called the cat's eye, so I must be mistaken there, mate.
No, it's 35 years of radio that we are celebrating this year.
Of what radio?
Radio.
Commercial radio?
No, radio. Just radio. Radio.
Okay, I'll take your word.
Oh, it's my neck just clicking then.
Yeah.
So maybe it's probably not a good idea to do a poem.
Okay then, can you think of anything else yourself?
No. Helena!
Hi, how are you?
Hello, Helena.
You said that... Am I allowed to say my short story?
Well, yeah, okay, but we have
to...
It
has you in it.
Oh, in that case, if I'm in a short story... But we have to acknowledge that this topic was copyrighted by Danny Baker a few weeks ago, and there are no original topics anymore.
Okay.
Okay.
Right. It's really random, by the way.
Ah!
Okay.
Yes.
So, there was a blue sheep called Jim, and now Jim had a dream of being a radio presenter, but he couldn't talk. But somehow managed to get a job, like an interview on Absolute Radio. However, Iain Lee beat him to it. The end.
Well, Bridget, that's marvellous news, and thank you for that.
Also, for these topics...
Yeah?
As this one, I don't know if this one's been done, but if you were a song lyric, what song lyric would you be?
It's been done.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I tried.
That was done by Clive Bull in 1996.
Okay.
But what song lyric would you be, Bridget?
Don't turn away, this is all that I am. Skin and bones, why won't you understand?
Well, powerful stuff. Sounds like a crap song, though. What song's that?
It's my own one.
Oh, well, you don't. You can't do that. You can't phone up and say no. You can't phone up and say, "Oh, if you were a song lyric, which song lyric would you be?" By the way, I would be my own song lyric. You've got to be a famous song lyric.
Okay then. Oh, I want to be close to you, from my head, from my heart, for it's true.
Okay.
By the Rocket Summer.
Okay, I would be. Go compare. You'll be delighted and get excited if you pick us and you do go compare or something. I'm paraphrasing slightly, but those are roughly. Bridget, thank you for that. I've got to go because we've got 3 of the best coming up. We can fit one of these in before we play Kings of Leon. Verinda!
Hey.
You've now become the catchphrase of the show. Did you know that?
No.
No, but we've now got a slogan, and the slogan is... Hang on a minute, let me do this. Don't be a Vinny. So if someone's acting like an idiot, a bit of a moron, a sex offender, just being annoying, bit like a bumhole, we can go, don't be a Vinny.
Yeah, that's exactly why I switched to TalkSport.
You got tired of the relentless bullying, did you, Vinny?
Yeah.
But you've come back for it.
Yeah, anyway, so...
Anyway, yes, back to you, Vinny. Clear your throat, good lad, well done.
I don't think you make a good Billy.
Okay, you're talking about my sitcom. Okay, yes.
Yeah, I think you're more of a Lewis or a Richie.
A Richie?
Or Derek.
But I didn't come up with the Derek, shut up. Don't be a Vinny. I didn't come up with the name. That's the name of the character.
I don't know, but you don't look like a Billy anyway.
But you think I look like a Desmond?
Maybe.
You know what you look like? You look like a dick.
All right. Moving on. I was thinking, right, you should launch a competition.
I've made myself laugh there. Very fair. Yeah. Oh, by the way, we'll have round 3 of the Happy Days Fonz off after midnight.
Yeah, you should make a competition.
Yes.
You know, like O'Connell made those celebrity things that if you find a celebrity, blah blah, you know, that kind of crap.
Yeah, if you find a celebrity, blah blah, that kind of crap. Yeah, I know the competition that you're referring to. Yes.
Now, what you should do is,
yes,
if you're having sex with a celebrity, call us up now.
If you're having sex with a celebrity, call us up now. Now, Vinny, how many calls do you think we would get if you were having sex with a celebrity? Imagine you're making love to, I don't know, Cameron Diaz, or the lady from The One Show, or the lady from Watchdog. I know you used to like her. Would you really be listening to this? And if you were listening to this while you were making love to the lady from The One Show, would you go, oh, do you know what? Where's my phone? Yeah. I must phone him up and tell him what I'm up to here.
Yeah, you want to brag about it, don't you?
Yeah, you want to brag about it, but you wouldn't phone up me on Absolute Radio while you're nuts deep inside her.
Yeah, you get... And there's a competition, remember? So you get $1,000. And,
$1,000, and we could call it $1,000 in the hand.
Yeah, the celebrity can get $1,000 for their charity.
Yeah, now actually, he's on to something. OK, well, here we go. If you are making love to a celebrity... But, Vinny, we haven't got $1,000, though.
Yeah, I'm sure Absolute can...
OK, I'll tell you what we'll do. If you're making love to a celebrity, 0330 123 1215, it's called $1,000 in the hand. You won't win $1,000. We'll send you some CDs, and we'll send some CDs to the celebrity's charity. How's about that?
Yeah, all right.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, Vinny.
Another thing, I've got a topic.
You've got 12 seconds.
If you were going back in time, what famous speech would you interrupt?
Oh, I was about to come in and say it's been done before, but of course, Vinny, it hasn't. OK, if you would go back in time, which famous speech would you interrupt? That is actually genius.
Iain Lee.
Absolute Radio.
Oh, man alive. If you could see what I can see when I'm cleaning windows. Eloise, we have the video for the evening. I've made the video. It's the next 4 callers... all on the line together, and Andre reciting a very, very filthy poem. Very, very filthy. If he thinks he's going to do that on the air, he's got another thing coming. It's not happening. Another hour of the show to go. Mark Crosley at 1 o'clock. Between now and 1, we will have another Happy Days Fonz off. 2 more Happy Days songs. And you will get to decide which is the best version of the Happy Days theme. It's as simple as that. We think that all topics in phone-in radio have been used. So if you can come up with any topics that have not been used before, 0330 123 1215, we're asking, are you making love to a celebrity right now? If you are, you can win some CDs, and the celebrity can win some CDs for a charity of their choice. 0330 123 1215. Let's go to Anthony. Good evening, Anthony.
Good evening, how are you?
Excellent. I'm on top form this evening, my friend.
Great show, my friend.
It's not bad this evening. It's not bad. I'm tired as well. I'm tired and hungry, but we're turning in a stellar performance.
So when you get back, you're going to go on a bit of gaming on your game, or just relax?
When I get home,
yeah,
I'm going to have a sandwich and go to bed.
Lovely job. It sounds good to me.
Yeah, it's living the dream. Anthony, when I was a young boy, this is what I always envisaged I would be doing, and now I'm doing it.
Do you like it?
Yeah, I love it.
Cool, man.
What can I do for you, my friend?
Just wondering, I'm going to be 23 next Friday.
Oi, what? Not tomorrow, next week?
Yeah, next week.
Okay.
5th February.
Yeah.
Having a party Saturday, but I was just wondering, I have 7 days left of being 22.
Yep.
What do you think I can do for them last 3 days?
What should you do with the last 7 days of...
being 22.
Well, Anthony, would you mind staying there? And we could take some calls straight to air on this one if you wanted.
Cool, yeah.
Let's 0330 123 1215. Anthony has 7 days left until he turns 23. What should he do with those all so important last days of being 22? It's an important time in a young man's life.
Thank you.
Well, let's just stay there. Let's wait for the phones to hot up. 0330 123 1215. Press button 1. Yes?
I've got to warn you. The person on the phone now is going to do a poem to you.
Yeah.
It's rude, so I wouldn't suggest it.
Who's going to do a poem?
And the one you put me through to speak to when I was off.
Oh, Andre. I won't let him do his poem. Thank you for the warning. Line 5, you're through to Anthony. What should he do with his last 7 days of being 22?
Sleep with a celebrity and phone Vinny at the same time.
Okay, can you? That's an idea, Anthony. Sleep with a celebrity,
yeah.
phone Vinny at the same time. It's an idea.
Yeah.
Line 6, what should Anthony do?
He should.
Okay, not quite thought it through there. I think this is disappointing. Let's try line 4. Line 4, what should Anthony do?
Hello, this is Jim again from last night, the bisexual guy. I wanted to suggest to him, has he ever thought about kissing a man? Before he's 23, would you consider kissing a man?
No.
You never kissed a man, Anthony?
No.
Never.
I've kissed a man before.
I've kissed so many guys. Don't want to know how many. But I would love to tell you, it's one of life's greatest adventures.
Okay, well, I wouldn't say it's necessarily one of life's greatest events. I've kissed a fella before. It's it's all a bit too stubbly. I don't know how these girls do it. Line 6, what should Anthony do?
Hello, Ian. First, I'd like to apologise for ruining your topic. It's Chris.
Oh, Chris, no, hang on a minute. You're the one who told us that Eloise had stolen it. You've not ruined the topic, mate. You have outed a thief. Her microphone is down. I can say that quite categorically. You have outed a thief.
Don't feel so bad now.
Good.
Anthony should relentlessly stalk Nick Ferrari.
Stalking Nick Ferrari, Anthony, is that a possibility?
Sounds good.
Yeah, it's not bad, is it?
Sounds good.
Thank you for that, Chris. Let's take 2 more calls and then we'll play Van Halen.
Line 10, please.
What?
Line 10.
Well, we've only got 5 calls at the moment.
Line 2.
Line 2. Line 2, what should Anthony do?
Hello?
Hello, what should Anthony do with his last 7 days of being 22?
Last 7 days, why not give up his normal lifestyle and get a box and sit outside a tube station and beg for some money?
No.
Begging for some money, Anthony. There's got to be something in that.
Make it rich, mate.
Let's try line 6. Line 6, you're the last one. What should Anthony do with his last 7 days of being 22?
He should apologise for everything made done, like I should do for what I said at 11 o'clock this evening.
Just one more time?
He should apologise for everything bad he's done in the past.
It's not bad, actually.
Like I did for 11 o'clock this evening.
Well, you haven't apologised.
That's why I'm apologising now.
Well,
I would like to make a public apology to you and Eloise and all the listeners. I'm sorry for what I said. It was completely out of order.
You're very, very close, Alan. Very close to getting Let me finish the sentence.
Right.
You are very, very close to getting a lifetime ban. I know you're excited that the Friday Flutter on Hospital Radio Pulse is coming back. I know you're excited that Nick Shaw is on another radio station. But you are very close to being banned from this show. That would only give you Nick Shaw as an outlet. All right?
That's why I thought it was decency for me to apologise for my actions.
You're very noble of you, Caddick. Your apologies accepted. Now get lost. Anthony, they all sound like good suggestions. Keep listening. We'll see if we can come up with some more, okay?
Thank you. Now have a nice weekend.
Dad, you. Hang on, it's Thursday. We've got who knows what's going to happen Friday. Could get knocked down by a bus. 0330 123 1215. Any suggestions what Anthony should do for the last 7 days being 22? Very important time in a young man's life. Oh, we lost Andre. That's not a bad thing, actually. Oh, I've not used my vocoder. Hang on a minute. I wonder if we can set this. Hang on. Let's see if we can. I think I've broken something there. Right, the phones have gone mental for some reason. They're either calling in with suggestions for what Anthony can do on these last 7 days of being 22, or Vinny's... the last original topic for phone-in radio has been suggested by Vinny, and that topic is, if you could go back in time, which famous speech would you interrupt? It's actually genius, and Vinny came up with it. Let's go to Lee. Good evening, Lee.
Hello there.
Hello there.
How you doing?
Yeah, good.
Yeah, just I'm not actually going to be talking about the topic. Hopefully that's still all right.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine,
fella. I want to say the show is absolutely brilliant. It saves me because I work nights, obviously, and it gets me through.
God bless you for that, Lee. But I feel there's a punch coming to the ghoulies.
No. Well, firstly, Eloise, she sounds absolutely amazing. You've got to get her more involved on a radio show, I think, firstly.
What do you mean? She's a topic thief who gives me stolen goods?
No. She sounds... I haven't looked at the website to see what she looks like, but she sounds absolutely amazing, so I'm sure she looks it.
But hang on a minute. Yeah, she is... Let's be honest, she's a fox, but what's that got to do... What have her looks got to do with anything?
No, it's her voice.
Lee, stop being... Are you sitting at work, playing with your winky, imagining Eloise come up with stolen topics for you?
No. And also, I was thinking, this show is made by nutters ringing up, basically.
Correct.
And I think you should use that more, and perhaps set a few tasks out for people like Andre.
Yeah.
Give him a task that he's got to go and do during the day, come back, and we'll listen to it.
Like a task like not drinking for a day.
Yeah, well, not drinking it, and if he gets like the task, then perhaps give him some drinks, sort of as an achievement.
Yeah, that's always a good thing.
Set him a task, like a bit of confrontation or something. He's got to come back and say how it went, or
give me a specific example, Lee. Give me a specific example.
Like, I know you don't like copying ideas from other stations and what have you.
No.
But Bam Bam and Street Boy, did you ever listen to them?
No, I didn't listen to... No. They tried to start like a DJ rivalry with me a few years ago. Yeah, I was having none of it. But they've done that, and you're right, it's good to come...
But they've done that themselves. Well, what about using the listeners?
Okay, there's something in that.
Getting involved, perhaps, Andre, a bit of confrontation, recording it. I know you obviously have to get rights or whatever for playing things on the air, but just give them a task or... to get meet someone famous, get a photo of it, send it in, sort of things. I don't know.
Andre with someone famous would be a joy to behold, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
It's like when Ant and Dec used to send out little Ant and Dec to do the interviews. It would be great to send Andre out to interview celebrity. The thing is, Andre turns up though. You know, to me, you know, Todd Rundgren or...
Before we start drinking.
Well, yeah, he turns up to meet Brian May or something, and I can see that our reputation as one of Britain's greatest rock stations, beginning with the letter A, would go downhill immediately. Lee, it's something to think about, and I will have a little ponder around that.
Okay, all right, cheers.
Cheers, mate. Thank you very much. There we go. Let's go to Liam. Good evening, Liam.
Good evening, Ian. How are you?
I'm hungry and I'm tired.
You're hungry and you're tired. Okay, I won't feed you, but I was going to say you have to pay Andre, wouldn't you?
No.
If you got him to, if you do the interviews for free.
He's an idiot. We just tell him he's doing it. We'll just give him a few free CDs or some promos, and he'd do it for free.
A few CDs from about 1987.
Yeah, we just send him a few CDs and some promos, and he did phone up the other day before the show, and we took his call, and he did say, "Oh, Ian Eloise, is there any chance of getting some CDs or some promos?" I'm like, what? Some promos? He wants promos, which I think is Andre speak for promos.
I see, yeah.
Oh, well,
you can give him one of those little radios he used to give out in the multicoloured swap shop with they're like the little roadshow vans which was totally tuned to Radio 1.
Yeah, I but it would be good to do like a roadshow one day. I'm keen to maybe. I've always wanted to go out and have like a party somewhere, like a big picnic, and invite everyone. And every time I've tried to investigate it, we've always been told, oh no, you can't do that. So I'm kind of tempted when the weather gets a bit warmer just to do it, and just one night to say, right, on this Sunday we're all going to be wherever, and everyone's invited. Bring some Pringles and some fizzy pop, and we'll play football or whatever. I might do that this summer.
Well, why not the Iain Lee Roadshow?
Well, exactly, Liam.
I was going to say, Ian, I've got a 30-word story for you.
Okay, even though this topic is stolen.
This topic is stolen, yes.
But we will listen to your 30-word story.
Okay, I'm sure it'll be riveting.
Okay.
In 1989, in Tunisia, some English tourists flung all their thoughts into a pot and stirred it until it got gloopy to see if it came alive as the Messiah. That's it. Sorry.
That's a very, very spooky story, Liam. Very spooky.
Very spooky story. Yes. But it wasn't my fault. I had the measles at the time.
Is there a speech that you would interrupt if you could go back in time?
There is. Yes, there is a speech. Well, there's loads of famous speeches that I would interrupt, but the one of this genre. But they're the people that these psychiatrists that are on the radio.
Yeah.
And people phone up with embarrassing diseases and things like that.
Yeah.
And they go, I know, that's totally not funny. It's totally understandable. It's not. It is funny.
Yeah, but hang on. What speech would you disrupt if you went back in time? I'm confused. You're talking about sex programmes on radio.
Yeah, every single one.
You wouldn't. That would take you forever.
I know it would take me forever. I know. But
man alive. Scott.
Hello.
Hello, Scott.
Hello. Hello.
Yeah, what do you want?
Oh, well, I rang in to ask on your opinions on underage sex.
Why?
Because I can.
Because you can what? Ask me about it?
Yeah.
Not a good enough reason. Why?
Oh, because I just think it's a very interesting topic to talk about, and I think the listeners would be interested.
No, they wouldn't.
How do you know?
No, they wouldn't. I know what my listeners will be interested in, and they wouldn't be interested in me talking to an idiot about underage sex.
Why do you think I'm an idiot? What have I done to you?
Well, you've come on with a stupid topic and an attitude. That's what you've done.
Well, can you please explain to me how I have an attitude, please?
That sentence there, let's go back, listen to that sentence, and you will hear... Shut up.
No,
go back, listen to that sentence, and you will hear your attitude.
I'm trying to be nice.
Why are you asking me about underage sex? What a stupid, boring, irrelevant topic.
What's your impression on Ouija boards, then?
You are an idiot. You're actually an idiot.
Well, I love you.
I don't like you.
Why?
Because you just come on. Why are you... I'm getting angry now, and I've been enjoying myself this evening.
No.
Why have you asked me about... Shut up. Why have you asked me... Shut up. Why have you asked me about Ouija boards and underage sex? Why?
Because I think they're a good mix.
Oh, go away. He's got me really angry. What an idiot. Was he trying to be controversial? Is he trying to be wacky? Is he trying to be clever? He ain't none of those things. Anyway, the phones have gone mental. I don't quite know what's going on here. Stick with those callers, Eloise, then we'll do the Happy Days Fonz off and we'll take some straight to air after this. Thank you.
Iain Lee.
Absolute Radio.
OK, we're getting there. We'll do the Happy Days Fonz off very soon. If you're calling in, don't. I've got 4 calls lined up. We're going to deal with those, play some music, then we'll do the Happy Days Fonz off, and if there's any time left, then we will take some calls straight to air. Right, let's go to Ruth in Epsom. Good evening, Ruth.
Hi.
Hello, Ruth.
I was just interested. You said that you've exhausted everything that needs to be discussed.
Every topic that has ever been... there are no more topics left for phone-in radio. Radio's been going for 35 years, and it's the 35th anniversary of radio this year, and we will be celebrating this throughout the year.
I just had a random thought.
Yes?
What about memorable song lyrics? Hello?
Hello. It has been done before.
Yeah, but I think we need to rehash it.
Okay.
Just because there's songs like The Feeling. I had an ex who was convinced it was about masturbation.
Sorry? The Feeling?
Yes.
Were they that rubbish covers band?
No. They did a song about Let My Little World or something.
Oh, yeah, they Yeah, I know that. And that was
My
about...
ex was convinced it was about masturbation.
Well, there are...
I'm not so sure.
There are some songs about masturbation. Of course, the Vinyl's Touch Myself is a big one.
But that's obvious.
That's an
whereas
obvious one.
The feeling is, they just go on about touch my little world and stuff like that, so it's suggestive.
And is this why he is your ex? Because he was obsessed with pleasuring himself?
No.
No. Okay, there were other reasons. I want to ask what those reasons are.
And there's other song lyrics that I quite like
Yeah.
John Tickle's suggestion of Hotel California being an analogy of Big Brother. We are all prisoners here, all of our own device.
Are you quoting Tickle at me?
Yes, I am.
Jeez, Ruth, I can't believe you're quoting Tickle, a name I never thought I would hear. I've spent far too much time in my life with John Tickle, and now you're quoting him at me.
Okay.
I can't believe it.
It was his suggestion anyway. But there's other song lyrics like The Travelling Wilburys.
Try not to be rude
what do you call it?
This is an awful
Went
topic.
to the Big Apple, took a bite.
Ruth, I appreciate what you're doing. I just don't think it's going to grab the kids by the cojones and get them fired up.
Well, you know what they're discussing? I was radio surfing a minute ago because I'm actually listening to you over my phone.
Right, so you're bored of
and
it, so...
I was flicking between stations, as you do,
What
when it's playing something you don't like.
What stations were you flicking between?
I've got Jackie, which is the local one.
Jackie? Really?
Radio 2. Yeah, Jackie is South London.
Oh, okay, all right. Yeah.
They go from the Tallworth Tower. Jackie, Magic, Smooth, Radio 2, Radio 1, LBC.
Jesus, you're insane. You're going through every station that exists.
Well, I was flicking. You know when you don't like a song, you flick.
Yes, oh, yes. Well, and it's back to masturbation again, Ruth.
No.
No?
Anyway,
Oh, okay. You meant flicking between the stations. I thought you meant... Yes, okay.
No. LBC
Yes.
are talking about... they want people to ring up in the 60s when it was a debauched period and you used to hear about these people that had organic
Sex.
orgy parties that happened organically.
Organic orgy
They're
parties.
talking
Is that
about,
Clive Bull doing that? Naughty Clive.
No, it was some woman who
Oh.
was on Only Fools and Horses. I didn't recognise her voice though,
Okay.
so I've got no idea who it was.
Yes.
Saying that she's asking people to ring in and say, were you part of that era of these debauched parties? Were you there?
Yeah.
With, I mean, people like Barbara Windsor were there.
Have you ever been to an orgy, Ruth?
Hello.
What? You have?
No, I haven't.
Would you like to?
Oh, yeah, just for experimental purposes.
Really? Would you go with like all of the men? Would you go with some of the women, or would you just stick with your partner?
I think. Well, I'm single.
But if you so you just go and you'd be an open house. Anyone could come in and have a look.
No,
and
I think I'd play it by ear like you do with any party.
Ugh, well, I wouldn't do it by ear.
No,
I'd do it by
don't be
genitals.
vile,
No,
you know
sorry.
what I mean.
Okay, so
I'd play it by ear. I'd wing it and see if I
you
liked
do what
anyone.
to it? You'd
I'd
flick
wing
it.
it and see if I liked anyone.
Okay, so but if there were like, say there were 10 men there that you liked, would you go with all 10 men?
Well, if they like me too.
And if there were women there that you liked, would you go with them?
Well, as I said, if they like me too.
Okay, so you basically you would go to this orgy and you would be a slut.
Well, I'm single. I'm on the pill. What's the problem?
Ruth, get in there! Get in there! Ruth, are you fit or are you a munter?
Somewhere in between.
Yes, that's always the problem. Ruth, thank you for that. Well, that phone call went where I wasn't expecting it to go. How naughty. I love this song, man. I love it. But
Even at my favorite table, he can't beat my best. His disciples needed him, and he just does the rest. He's like crazy flipping fingers, never seen him fall. That gift of a blind kid sure plays a mean pinball. Bow, 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 bow.
I love The Who. I love The Who. Been working at Dylan as well today, listening to a bit of the new Morning album. It's there's some good stuff and some pony stuff on there. It seems to be the mix. I belched there, to apologise. Ben!
Hello.
What a mixture of idiots and fruitcakes and nuts and sluts we've had on the show.
Yeah, it's been going good.
It's been all right, hasn't it?
Have you heard Quadrophenia before?
Yes, I've heard Quadrophenia. Yes, very good.
Ooh, awesome. Good. Yeah.
Hang on a minute. We've had a complaint.
Oh, good.
Would you like to hear it?
I'd love to.
Okay, here we go. I'm a regular listener to Absolute. I was listening this evening with the presenter, Iain Lee. A caller was on, and the caller was on bringing up the topic of underage sex and Ouija boards. Iain Lee acted all big, calling the caller an idiot many times and putting the caller down, telling the caller to shut up in an arrogant manner. It was totally unwarranted and a good instance of bullying-type behaviour. Well, it was an idiot who wanted to have a stupid conversation about underage sex, so I was right. Hope Iain certainly feels big sitting behind his mic. The next call, Iain was on there asking a woman caller if she had ever been to an orgy and making suggestions with terms such as slut. Oh, it's okay then. Iain, certainly the centre of his own universe and all is fine so long as his ego is being pumped up. Seems like only one idiot is on the radio station this evening. Childish behaviour from someone who should have more sense. Cheap and obvious publicity from someone who thinks they have much more talent than they actually do. Ricky Gervais, you are not Iain.
Oh dear.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
That was a warranted case of, insulting.
If someone's going to phone up and try to bring up the conversation of underage sex just to be a little bit shocking and a bit dangerous, then I'm going to put them in their place. And I use the term slut with that woman in the dictionary definition way because that's what she was describing herself as. In your face, Gerard Ryan, even though I know that's not your real name.
Dear, dear.
Anyway, Ben. Sorry,
Yeah.
Eloise? I think it's Mr. Good Evening again, although this one's written in some basic semblance of English, so it's probably not Eileen French, Mr. Good Evening, Sam, or whoever he was last night. But it could be, who knows. Anyway, Ben, yes?
Yeah, have you ever used dental floss?
I have, yes.
Doesn't it, when you've used it, doesn't, the floss smell like the worst smell ever?
It does stink that once you've used it, because when you put it in, it's all minty fresh and lovely, and there's things, dental floss, all of those things are a con invented by hygienists and dentists to extract more money from us. Brush your teeth well, that will do.
Good point.
Thank you. But sorry, what?
Have a good evening.
I love dental floss.
Why? It's such hard work. It's like a good idea, but then it's such hard work, and then it's
is
bloody.
hard work, but it's such an achievement when you actually pull stuff out.
The thing that I like is, is you can get these little brushes that go in the gaps of the teeth. It's hard work, though. It's hard work.
I enjoy flossing.
Okay. I nearly said something rude there.
I know
the
what
Alpha.
you're thinking.
The Alpha.
Yeah, speak clearly. Speak properly, otherwise you're going to get cut off.
The Alpha.
Okay. What do you want?
I'm glad you liked my song yesterday.
I didn't like it.
Okay.
But it won.
Yeah, I feel like an X Factor contestant.
Okay. Listen, I don't care if your mum's asleep in the next room. You better start speaking so I can hear you, otherwise you're going to get cut off.
Oh, how's that?
No, I can't be. I just can't be bothered, Eloise. He's mumbling, he's muttering away. I just can't be bothered.
That's fine by me.
Okay. Gibby.
Good. Cut him off.
Wow.
I want to talk about Bonzo Dog.
Yes?
Brilliant interview.
Was it? He was a nice chap, wasn't he, Roger?
He did, and my dad used to have their CD in his Jaguar.
Yeah.
And I forgot about
I love how he
them for
name
many
dropped
years.
that.
Yeah.
And thank God I've now gone and bought all their CDs off Amazon.
Have you really? Well done, you, because they are a treat. It's the old-fashioned, eccentric British music with a little bit of pop in there, and it's great.
Urban Spaceman on YouTube.
Oh, it's fantastic, isn't it?
Brilliant.
With
Absolutely brilliant. I suggest that everyone downloads it.
Go out and buy some Bonds. Treat yourself tomorrow. You could probably get the box set for about, I'd imagine, 10, 15 quid. Go and treat yourself to it. It's just a wonderful, wonderful thing to have.
Yeah. Completely agree.
Is that it?
And Eloise has been bullying me.
What?
Yep.
Eloise? I can believe this is Gibby because she's been stealing topics from Jeff, so probably has been bullying. Gibby, I'm going to turn your microphone down, Eloise. Gibby, you give me your side of the story, then I'm going to get Eloise to give me her side of the story. Away you go.
This is the second time she's said, I'll call you back, and left me in the dark. It's terrible. And then she called me a Fruit Loop. It's true bullying. I'm emotionally scarred, Ian. Emotionally scarred.
Okay, well, you stay there. Eloise, I'd like to hear your side of the story, please.
So, yesterday, I promised I would call him back, then I let the work experience take over the phones, and he did not call him back, even though I gave him a list. And tonight, the lines have been so busy, and I did call you back when I could, but it went to your voicemail. So I left a voicemail, then you wrote on the Facebook page, Eloise, where's my phone call? So I wrote on there, I've been calling you, you Fruit Loop. Then I called you back.
Gibby? Oh, he's there.
Hello?
Gibby? I'm afraid it's one of those very, very, very rare occasions where I have to agree with my producer and say, up yours, Delors.
Oh.
There we go, he's got... Yeah, it's very... Don't get used to it.
All right.
All right, don't get used to it, but he was obviously completely in the wrong. Right, OK, we're so behind. I'm going to play... let's do the 2 Happy Days songs. Then we'll play MGMT and their hit song, Kids. And then we'll come back and we'll take the votes on the songs.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
OK.
I just, distracted by some more emails, which I think may be from the same person, or who else we think.
My name is Sinead. This so-called Iain Lee makes my vagina want to implode on itself. Never have I heard so much anus coming from an anus. My anus isn't even impressed. You just banged Sinead. This is brilliant. Oh, whoever's writing this is brilliant. You are a rude and arrogant man. What an ego you have there. You foul and abusive bleeder. That's right, you're a bleeder. I'm going to get in touch with Ofcom and make sure that you get the sack. You're a bully like Vinnie Jones on Big Brother. He will get his just desserts tomorrow. You may get yours sooner, you bully. You make me sick to my stomach. Disgusting. Oh, keep these coming in. These are great. These are great emails. Right. OK, so who have we got today?
Sorry, I'm just laughing at Sinead's one.
I know, I just read it out. Were you not listening?
I know. I just love looking at it.
We've got Steve from Cumbernauld. Oh, happy day. What have you done? I don't know what you've done to this.
I've paired them up. And then the ones at the bottom are the winners so far.
All right, this is all confusing. I'm going to play MGMT, then we'll do it, all right? The last 20 minutes of the show will
it's
be
not
this.
That hard. I've paired them up.
Shut up.
Iain Lee.
Absolute Radio.
I keep playing this one. I don't like that one. I'm not a fan of that one. Sorry, I got confused because Mary Evans has sent in another email. You rude sick pigs. How dare you try to belittle me live on air like that? My husband, Warren his name is sitting here with fists, with fists clenched. He would beat you up for trying to belittle me like that, reading my email out in a patronising way with that little Essex girl laughing in the background like a hyena. I have recorded what you said and will be forwarding it to Ofcom, you dirty little pair of sniffy little pigs. You'll see. You're going to get yours just like that bully Vinny. You're a bully boy. Laugh it up. Now, look, Sinead's emailed in again. Title, that was hardly funny now, was it? Hello. I just heard my personal...
In inverted commas?
My personal email to you read out on air. If I want it read out, I would have sent you a cake glazed with LSD, then come round to One Golden Square...
In inverted commas, like it's not real.
Which I don't think is your real name. And do a dirty protest and spell it out in my crap. Your balls baked in vinegar, Sinead. There we go. Marvellous fun. Right.
Which I don't think is a real name.
Oh, I'm loving it. I'm absolutely loving it tonight.
That's very funny.
Check one thing, though. I just want to check. I think it's from the same person.
Yeah, it is,
Who's doing that? 13978. OK, well, the Sinead stuff is from the same person who sends all those emails saying, I'm doing a poo, I'm doing a poo, I'm doing a poo.
Oh, how can you tell?
Because of the IP address.
Oh, clever.
But the Mary one is from a different computer.
The I'm doing a poo email is not funny, but these ones are very funny.
Yeah. Don't bother doing the I'm a poo one, because it's just pointless. I don't even read them. But the Sinead ones, you can keep this coming. Right, OK. So we're having a Happy Days Fonz off. We've asked you to send in versions of the Happy Days theme. Mark Crosley at 1 o'clock, by the way, dear listener. Version of the Happy Days theme. We have 2 more versions of said Happy Days theme redone for your pleasure. The first one is Stephen from Cumbernauld, and it's called Oh Happy Day.
Sunday, Monday, happy days. Tuesday, Wednesday, happy days. Thursday, Friday, happy days. The weekend comes.
I've not heard this before.
Ready to race you.
He started off a bit too high.
These days are all.
He's got the bass.
Happy.
He should have tried to drop an octave there.
These days are all, share them with me.
You're listening to Stephen's version of Happy Days.
Can't be wrong, rocking and rolling all week long.
Ow! I like that part.
This bit's good. The bit where he's not singing, that's a thundering bass line he's playing there. Well, my band are playing March the 19th at the not the Water Rats, the Dublin Castle in Camden. You come in?
Yeah,
No.
I will.
Oh, will you?
Well, I live near there, don't I?
I don't know where you live.
Well, you do. What day is the 19th?
Friday. You got
Yeah.
paid to get in.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Back to this rubbish. Has he ever heard the Happy Days theme tune before, do you think? Because this was very...
I like it.
These happy days.
I especially like that deep voice
Yeah.
in the background.
These happy days are
Wow.
yours and mine. Happy days.
I enjoyed it.
I did. It was awful, but I did enjoy it, and the ending made it worthwhile. Okay, so you're going to be voting. That's Stephen and his version of Happy Days. This is... I don't remember why we're doing this competition, but I'm enjoying it. It's good fun. And this is Tom's version of the Happy Days Done Dance. I've not heard any of these, so let's have a listen.
Monday happy days. Monday happy days. Monday happy days. Monday happy days.
I'll read the new email from Mary while this is going on. You Mickey-taking little pigs, snorting and laughing like the dirty pigs you are. I would rub your snouts in the dirt. Warren wants to kill you, Ian. He wants to destroy you. I will let Ofcom do that instead. They will destroy you like they will Vinnie Jones, you greasy, snotty little piggies. You will be destroyed. I can see we've got a caller on the screen called Tom. I'm suspecting it's Tom who did this, who's going to vote for his own one. Which he's more than allowed to do. This competition is completely corrupt and bent.
Or it could be that Scouser Tom that was on last night.
Could be. We'll find out. Oh, it could be. We'll find out in a bit. Wow, that was quite upsetting. That okay. So those are your two versions. Stephen and Tom. 0330 123 1215. Which one of those do you think was the best and deserves to go through to the grand Happy Days Fonzoff final, which we'll be having sometime next week? 0330 123 1215 is the phone number. Press button 1. You'll come straight to air. You're saying Stephen or you're saying Tom. And this time, I'd like just a quick couple of words about why you've picked that one as well. So you're not just saying the name, you're giving us a couple of words as to why you've picked that version. Let's go to line 1. Line 1, you're on the wireless.
Hello, Ian.
Hello there.
I was in Soho yesterday,
Right,
and I was looking for Absolute Radio everywhere,
right.
and I couldn't find it, but I saw loads of, like, vegetarian places. And I know you always banging on about one that you love.
Yes.
What was the one? What one
It's
was it?
Mildred's in Lexington Street.
Oh, because I saw one, and I walked past, and I saw a guy he had his back to the window.
Yeah.
And I didn't know if it was you or not. Like, it looked a little bit like you, and I was going to walk in and do a Pradeep.
Oh, you should have done.
I was so close.
You should have done. It wasn't me, but you should have done it.
Honestly, I even walked back and I walked past again to see if it was you.
Oh.
And he stood up and I was like, oh shit, no. Oh,
Steady. Okay. Well, listen, it was very interesting, but irrelevant to this. Apologies for the category C swear word. I'm sure no one was offended. If you were, sincere apologies there. Let's go to line 2. Line 2, you're on the wireless.
Okay, Happy Days.
Yes?
Got to be Stephen, the first geezer.
Why?
Because he put some effort in.
Yeah, I like that.
Well, the other fella put some effort in as well. He remixed it. You don't just sit there and press the fast button. It happens.
But that was just anyone could do that on a computer.
Okay.
But another quick one, Andrew.
Yes?
Donkey Punch. You should try that for you.
Oh, no, go away. It was Anthony anyway. Right, we've got to rattle through these. We haven't got much time left. Line 10, you're on the wireless.
All right, Ian?
Yes.
Sandro,
I know, we haven't got much time.
did you get a text message?
No.
Oh, is Barry around at all?
No, it's Stephen or Tom.
Amy?
Stephen or Tom?
Well, who's my best choice?
I don't know, you've got to choose.
Tom Tucker, the dirty sod.
Oh, he said Tucker. Before anyone gets upset, he said Tucker. That counts as a vote for Tom. Line 3, you're on the wireless.
Hello?
Hello there.
I didn't hear them.
You're that idiot from last night, aren't you?
I'm the one who made the jingle.
Oh.
Oh, no, he made the jingle and he was on for an hour last night.
Well, you made that Happy Days nonsense.
Yeah.
Okay, which one are you going to vote for?
My one, obviously.
Okay. He's an idiot, wasn't he? Right, okay, let's go to line... we really haven't got much time. I don't want to crash into Crosley's show, but I might have to. Line 4.
Am I line 4, Ian?
Yes, you are.
It's Terry here again. I go for Stephen, and the reason being, he made me blooming well laugh, mate.
He made you blooming well laugh. That's what it's all about. Thank you, Terry. At last we've got some sense coming out of your cake hole. Let's go to line 3. 3, you're on the wireless.
Hi, it's me again. I'm sorry. I won't swear again. But the reason I was calling was I know you have an iPhone.
Yes.
And I'm getting one tomorrow.
Brilliant. Well done.
Is it? Can you recommend anything?
Yeah. Make phone calls with it. We really haven't got time.
Mary Evans has emailed in.
Oh, go on. What's
You're
she said?
done now, pigs. Someone has just said S-H-I-T. You're sacked, you dirty pair of filthy pigs.
Okay.
Ha 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 ha. Oh, and someone just said the F word and sounded pissed. Ha ha ha. You're sacked.
Okay. Okay, but we're not. We really haven't got much time. Line 3, you're on the wireless.
Ian.
Oh, we haven't got time.
I'll have a word with Tom.
No, it doesn't. Oh God! Right, line 1, you're on the wireless.
Stephen.
No, you're too slow. What did he say? He said Stephen. He said Stephen. Thank you. Okay, let's go to line 5. 5, you're on the wireless. No, it's 3-2 to Stephen so far. It's 3-2 to Stephen. Let's go to line 9. 9, you're on the wireless.
It's got to be the second one, Tom, isn't it?
Oh, jeez. Why?
Because Stephen's singing was awful.
Okay, it was awful, but it was... Okay, that's 3-0. Line 3, you're on the wireless.
I would like to vote for Tom.
Is this Tom?
No.
Why would you vote for Tom's?
Because it made me go right off my nuts, the beat.
It made me go right off my nuts, the beat. Thank you for that, caller. Okay, it's 4-3 to Tom. Tom could go through. Let's go to line...
I did try and call this guy back.
Line 2, you're on the wireless.
Hey, it's Stephen.
You'll go vote for Stephen?
Oh, yeah, at least you put some effort into it.
Okay, who do you think Deirdre Barlow would go for?
Me.
Okay. Oh, I don't know why we're doing this, but I am enjoying it. 3, you've got the deciding vote. Is it Stephen or Tom?
The voice of an angel, Stephen.
Okie dokie, there we go.
How close are we?
That's it, it's 5, Stephen has won, it's 5-4. So Stephen has won, well done. Okay, well, that's that done. That's that rubbish over for another night. Okay, well, if you want to, we'll take some calls straight to air, I guess. We haven't got anything else, and we've got hardly any adverts, so we've got 2.5 minutes. Means we've still got 6 minutes of the show left.
Well, there you were rushing them all and you didn't need to.
Didn't need to, could have
So
carried.
Sinead has emailed again.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you want me to read it? I can't get onto the screen. It's
No,
like
I
frozen.
won't bother. Right. Okay, let's take these calls straight to air. Let's go to line 6. 6, you're on the wireless.
Hello, Ian. It's Aaron.
Hello, Aaron.
I had a suggestion for your show to make it a little bit more popular.
Oh, okay.
Ian's highlight of the week.
Yes.
It's like you have it on Jeff Lloyd's Home Time Show, something that like loads of people listen to, and then you play the best call for like 5 minutes, and it might get people a bit interested. in the show.
On the Jeff Lloyd show?
Or O'Connell's or something like that.
Well, no one listens to O'Connell's, but Jeff's is very, very popular. We could do... Eloise, could you have a word with Jeff so he can give us 5 minutes of his show? And we can just play 5 minutes of this show and that show.
Yeah.
Could you have a word with him?
Yeah.
You know him, he scares me. All right, we'll get it done, Aaron. Keep listening to Jeff next week and let me know what you think.
Thank you very much.
Cheers, mate. Thank you. That's a great idea. We'll take 5 minutes of Jeff's show. He wouldn't mind, would he? Give us 5 minutes. He's got loads of minutes.
He's happy with us stealing from that show.
Yeah, topics and time. Line 4, you're on the wireless.
All right, Ian.
All right, mate.
How you doing?
It sounds like young Andre. Is this Andre Jr.?
No, not at all.
That's a shame.
It's got to be Tom, mate. My vote's got to go for Tom.
Why is that?
I just think he put a bit of effort into it,
Yeah?
edited it up, and it was something different.
Yeah. He's lost already.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Oh, a bit too late, was I?
little bit too late, but the effort is appreciated.
Oh, all right, then, Ian.
No.
Cheers, mate.
Good lad. Oh, everyone's been very friendly on the phones this evening. Let's try line 5. 5, you're on the wireless.
Hello?
Hello?
Hi.
Hello there.
Hi. Sorry. I was just phoning actually see if someone could actually give a shout out.
A shout out?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Why not?
No, this is Ken Bruce show or something. You'll be asking me to big up someone in a minute.
Yeah, but no, it's not like a good shout out.
A bad shout out?
Yeah.
Well, hang on. What's a bad shout out?
Well, because do you want to know the story or not?
I'm not sure if I do.
Oh, I listen to your show all the time, and you don't even. Oh, that's terrible.
But what's a bad shout out?
A bad shout out, right? Basically, my fiance is cheated on me, right?
Ooh.
Yeah, exactly.
Bad shout out coming up.
See? Anyway, so he listens to the show all the time, and he's always telling me that my taste in music's rubbish and that you play really rubbish music.
Oh.
So I was just wondering if you could maybe tell him that he's a prat or something.
Okay, well, what's his name?
His name's Isaac.
Isaac, this is what we're doing on Monday's show. Bad shout-outs.
Okay.
Isaac, you're a prat.
Yay!
There we go. We've got, bad shout-outs. Thank you, young lady. Line 9, you're on the wireless. Was that Annie Lennox?
I think so.
That was Annie Lennox calling the show. That's brilliant.
Mary Evans, that snotty common cow with a dirty accent is getting on my nerves. You filthy animals will get the sack for belittling people live on air. Warren will rub your snouts in the dirty ground.
Warren. I want to meet this Warren dude. He sounds like fun. This is good. I'm enjoying myself this evening. I would quite happily do another hour. If Crosley wants to have a little lie-in or something, I would happily do another hour this evening. Line 10, you're on the wireless.
I'm having sex with Dame Kirita Kanawa.
Can I just say, for legal reasons, I'm sure that person is not having sex with Dame Kirita Kanawa, a woman who I've met and is marvellous and charming and an absolute delight. Let's go to line 8. 8, you're on the wireless.
Can I have a bad shout-out to my friend Rob, please?
No, aren't you the called up to talk about underage sex?
Yeah.
Yeah, go away then, you idiot. Absolute idiot. Was it? Why, I don't understand why you'd want to do it, why you would think that was a funny thing to talk about. What's the humour in that? 3, you're on the wireless.
I've got a short story.
Oh, yeah, well, luckily we're not going to hear it. 4, you're on the wireless.
This Mary Evans gets right on my nuts.
I don't know who that is. I like them. They can call in again. Right, last call of the evening. Then it's Mark Crosley. Line 3, you're on the wireless.
Hello, Iain.
Oh, no. God.
I'm sorry. No, it's just... Can I just finish with you, Iain?
Yeah, you go on, finish me off.
Okay, finish you off, son. As that other lady nearly did, but that's no comment on that. Sorry. But the advice I give that young man as a 22-year-old turning into a 23-year-old would be to go off by himself in his own flat, watch the television and news for a week, smoke a spliff or two, and decide what he's going to do with the rest of his life and what he's going to do to help people. Probably nothing, because that's the way we are today.
Can I just say, Anthony, please ignore all of that advice. It's the worst advice I've ever heard in my life. Eloise, thank you for a good week.
Thank you.
See you on Monday.
Bye.
Ta-ta.
Too much too young.